So the other day, I was at the store to get camo pants, as usual, and this time, I couldn't find any.
Oh, because they're camo!
Anyways, I'm Lana.
And I'm Liv,
and welcome to Warrior Weekly. On Thursday, March 21st, the Maine West Band held their annual spring concert. The event featured music from wind ensemble, symphonic band, concert band, and percussion ensemble. Students practiced pieces such as Mother of a Revolution, Fiesta, and Kalos Eidos since the beginning of the semester, and were happy to have the opportunity to share their hard work.
Congratulations to Maine West senior Caitlin Dahl for being awarded 207's Best for Career Exploration. Caitlin has investigated many different STEM careers by interviewing an athletic trainer, job shadowing a sleep researcher, and applying for a summer internship at Argonne. Through these career opportunities in science classes at Maine West, she has discovered an interest in environmental engineering, which she hopes to study in college next year.
And now to Miles for your sports update.
What's up, Warriors? I'm Miles, here with your sports update. Congrats to Abby Garcia and Tommy Delaney for being named Warrior Athletes of the Week. As of March 18th, Abby has a .600 batting average with 7 RBIs and 4 stolen bases, while Tommy has a .556 batting average and a .636 on-base percentage. Congrats to both athletes. On Tuesday, March 19th, Maine West girls softball team unfortunately lost to Palatine by a final score of 2-3. In the first game of the season, on Monday, March 18th, the boys volleyball team sadly lost to Prospect with a final score of 1-2. Congrats to the boys baseball team for advancing to 3-0 in their season with the win against Von Steuben on Tuesday, March 19th. On Monday, March 18th, the girls water polo team won again in a dominating fashion, winning 15-4 against Rolling Meadows. Nice job, girls. That's all for this week's sports update. And now for a check-in with your girls softball team.
This is Illy and Callie, and we are checking in with the Maine West softball team and how they feel about the season ahead and the future for the senior class.
This year we have 2 new additional coaches. We have Coach P, and then we have a returning player from last year, Faiza Regaria. And they're definitely a really big help, especially because in years before we've only had like 1 or 2 coaches, so it's definitely easier during like practices to get everyone like reps.
This season's going to be a lot different than last season because last season we were primarily underclassmen and now this season we're primarily upperclassmen. So we've all been playing together for at least 2 to 3 years. We've grown a lot together and ultimately this season we're a lot stronger.
Softball is where I met like most of my closest friends, and I don't know where I'd be without them.
Softball's so important to me because it's like a second family. I've known a lot of these girls since kindergarten and we've all grown up together and they're all really close.
I chose to play softball in college because when I thought about like whether or not I wanted to, playing softball in college just felt like something supernatural, and I couldn't imagine myself not playing at all after high school, so it just felt like the right thing to do.
Maine West is excited to see what happens in the upcoming season and how they do, knowing this is the last time playing with the graduating seniors. This is Illy and Callie with WOTH Sports.
Veronica, an AP art student, is expressing her cultural identity through her art. To tell you more about her work is Ash Carmichael.
Art electives can be the perfect space to express yourself in ways no other classes will allow. Veronica, an AP art student, takes this to heart in her AP portfolio, exploring themes of Slavic traditions and mythology.
My art is heavily connected to my personal identity as a Polish person. More specifically, I'm focusing on pagan Slavic culture that has sort of died down throughout the centuries. A lot of my pieces focus on specific aspects or cultural traditions that Slavic people used to follow or still do on some occasion. One example is my first piece, which depicts a wedding tradition where the bride-to-be has to cut her hair for the first time.
She hopes to tell more than just stories of traditions, though.
I feel like Slavic mythology is not widely explored or known in Western society especially. So I hope that my art is able to bring it back into focus because there is truly a lot of interesting stories and characters and gods that I would like more people to know about because they are just genuinely really cool. The reason why I'm focused so much on old traditions and old mythology is because I have always struggled with my identity as a Polish person. I've always almost been ashamed of it because there's many things that I don't agree with that Poland does as a whole, but by focusing more on these cultural aspects, I'm able to find a lot of beauty and a lot of things to really actually be proud of. AP Art this year has been a really great opportunity to grow and learn how to better express myself. I think that these classes are very beneficial to any student who wants to just sit down and work and find out what it is they want to do in life, what they want to be, and what they believe in.
This has been Ash Carmichael with WMTH News.
The Des Plaines community is home to many delicious restaurants. In our segment, Fantastic Feasts and Where to Find Them, the Warrior Weekly staff highlights some of the best in town.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Fantastic Feasts and Where to Find Them. Today we're at Bee's Sweet Bites in Des Plaines, Illinois. They've been featuring a large variety of baked goods and fantastic breakfast and lunch food items for over 10 years. Today we'll be trying just one of their specialty items, their famous English muffins, as well as finding out how such a small, local business can bring so much happiness to the Des Plaines community.
The food is very good here. We love the comfortable atmosphere. We often come here and we'll spend literally hours just chatting, eating, and just enjoying a nice, relaxing time.
I love the English muffins. I even order them like burned because I like them really, really dark as well, and they cook them however you want them. So the quality of their food, it's fresh in the morning. You have to get here early to get some of it because they sell out really quick.
All right, so we're back here in the kitchen with Bianca, the owner of Bee's Sweet Bites, and she's gonna walk us through a little bit about how they make the English muffins.
So we make our English muffins every morning. They're made with fresh yeast, honey, butter, and milk, and then they're mixed with flour and salt. Put onto a table, they rest for a little bit, and then we hand cut them, roll them out, and then we put them on a griddle, full again with butter, and then both sides get like a nice golden brown crisp, and then on the inside it's a pillow because they bake in a rotating oven for about 15 minutes.
So what do you think it is that makes the English muffin so unique and classic about Bee's Sweet Bites?
I think it's because we make them by hand. They're made by us every morning, so we kind of adjust the recipe due to weather or different temperatures, and then they're given complimentary on every table, so that's what makes them very unique with our honey butter.
All right, and now we're gonna go try some of these English muffins for ourselves. We're here with our English muffin with cinnamon honey butter. First, I'm gonna get some of that butter right on there so we can taste that first bite. First taste. The English muffin, super fluffy, also super crispy. The honey, cinnamon honey butter makes it super sweet, adds a lot of really like rich flavor. I need to get a second bite of this. Super good. The English muffin, a lot more chewy than it is crispy, and I love that, especially with the sweetness. Just makes it super good. Definitely I recommend. Thanks for watching Fantastic Feasts and Where to Find Them. Be sure to visit Bee's Sweet Bites at 1641 Oakton Place in Des Plaines, Illinois. And be sure to order their delicious English muffins or any of their other delicacies.
And now for this week's episode of The Main Minute, with your school announcements in a minute or less.
Welcome to this week's episode of The Main Minute. Tech Crew meets Monday through Thursday starting at 3:30. WMTH will be hosting a film showcase on April 8th at 6 p.m. It'll be held in the Lower Commons and admission is free. Asian Club and Drama Club both meet today after school. Computer Science Club will be meeting tomorrow after school. Student Voice Committee meets every Wednesday before school at 7:45 a.m. in D105. ASL Club meets Tuesdays after school in the back of the LRC. That's all for this week's episode of The Main Minute.
Warrior Weekly loves to highlight musicians in our community. To close our show, here's Chris Lapotnapong.
Hi, my name is Chris. I play trumpet in wind ensemble,
and I'm a bass voice in mixed chorus. And I will be singing I Wish You Love by Leve. I wish you bluebirds in the spring.
Thanks for what?
Thanks for what?
Not again.
Roll the credits.
But more than this, I wish you love. And in July, a lemonade to cool you in some leafy glade. I wish you health and more than wealth. I wish you love. My breaking heart and I agree that you and I could never be. So with my best, my very best, I set you free. I wish you shelter from the storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm. But most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love. When snowflakes fall,